Hello Year 4. So today we're doing the next lesson in your Joni Mitchell Big Yellow Taxi, You Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone project. Celebrating beautiful things in this world which, if we don't look after them, could disappear. So today, having looked at your work from last week, which is fantastic, we are moving on to the bones piece of work. So you can see that if you're in class, it would be in this sheet of paper. If you're at home, you can print it out or see on the screen. We've given you some pictures of human skulls, fish, goat skulls, even a dinosaur, the whole dinosaur if you want a challenge. So this week though, you are going to do the work on not white paper. So you're going to work with maybe brown paper, which will be given to you in class, or if you're at home, it would be the inside of a cereal box, or you could even just shade it so it's not white. Okay, so you can look at this for ideas, or if you want to just work from your imagination, you can. What you're going to need is just a piece of chalk and a pencil. Now, we want this to look old, so if you like, you could just rip the edge of it to make it look like this piece of paper has been around for quite a while. So, don't rip it in half, hold it like this. I always hold it and rip it against my finger so that I can kind of control the rip a little bit. Last edge here. Okay. If you're working in the classroom, please don't make a lot of mess. Pick it up, put it in a little pile. So there you go. So that looks really nice and old now. So first you're going to take the pencil and you're going to look at your picture and you're just going to sketch. Now remember, to sketch is to draw very light. So you just put, almost, I say it's like scratching the paper. You might not even be able to see what I'm doing because I'm just kind of putting little ideas there. The reason it's important to sketch and not push down really hard to start with is so that you can correct any mistakes easily. Don't even need to rub them out. And if you do need to rub them out, it's easier if you just sketch. So, when you're happy with it, I'll just show you what I've done. I'm quite happy with that. So then you can go over and by all means push down a little bit harder, go over it lots of times. Okay. If you want it to look a little bit 3D, then you can put some shading that goes from dark to light. So this is my eye socket of the skull. I'm going to make it darker in there on the edge where the shadow would be and go over it lots of times, pulling the pencil towards me and gradually taking the pressure off. So I'm just kind of almost scratching the paper very lightly so I have a nice bit of tone in there. Now you can spend a bit of time really working into this. I will put on the sheet an example of this when I've worked on it for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which is the time that you're allowed to work on it in this lesson. You'll have that amount of time. I'm going to stop now so you don't have to watch the video for too long and you can look at my example, which I'll finish off and print on the sheet for you. But after you put the pencil on, you would also use the chalk. Now the chalk makes it look like the light is hitting the skull. So you can think, okay, is the light coming from this direction, so the white would be over here more, or is it coming from that direction? I'm going to say it's coming out of the camera towards me. So on those edges again, just like with a pencil, I'm going to push down really hard, and then I'm going to pull it away from me. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of chalk there, a little bit here, a bit there, on the edge of the eye. At this point, if you're just doing a bone, you'd just do a little bit of white. But if you're doing a skull, maybe put the teeth on as well. If you get time, you could do more than one picture. And because you've got like a grey or a brown piece of paper, this white chalk is going to really show up, which it wouldn't do if you were working on white paper. Now, you can, like I said, work into it with the pencil as well, but I'm going to not have time to do that right now. You could add a little bit of a shadow underneath it as well to make it look like it's a solid object sitting on a table. Okay, so I've done a very quick drawing. You can spend longer and show us what amazing work you've done. But here is my quick study of a skull using chalk and pencil on brown paper. We hope you enjoy it. Have fun. Bye-bye.